Good morning! It is a bright and early 6 a.m. and I'm jet lagged, so it feels like midnight and I just woke up. Yay. I have been here in Brussels now, having a great time meeting up with some of the Yes fam here. I took a cooking class yesterday. I've been chilling and reading, trying to get over this jet lag, which is like biting me in the butt this trip. Today is a very full day. I have booked on a tour down to Dinant, I hope I'm saying that right, as well as Luxembourg. And I tried to figure this out to go via public transport, but I just could not get the two cities to link in a cost-effective and a way that made sense to do as a day trip. So I booked onto a tour, which is not my favorite thing, but we'll see how it works out today. It's kind of a little bit different. They will take us down to Dinant first. We'll have a 20-minute guided walking tour and then some free time in the town to explore. And then they'll take us on down to Luxembourg and we will have a 1-hour guided walking tour, and then we'll have several hours to explore on our own. So it should be fun, a nice mix of both, but I'm still, you know, at the liberty of the bus schedule when I've got to go back and forth. So let's head over to the bus station and go down to Dinant. Hi, my name is Megan. Join me as we explore new places together, hike some trails, and enjoy this adventure outdoors.
He jumped to cross the river. That magic horse destroyed this rock, and that's why we can pass through it.
So just stopped off here in Dinant for about 30 minutes on the way down to Luxembourg. Dinant was founded in the 10th century, so the 900s, by Vikings that traveled in on the river just over here. I'm gonna show you guys around a bit. It's quite a small town, really only 2 main streets. I hope to go and visit a saxophone museum. This town is actually sister cities with New Orleans, as the guy who founded the saxophone, Mr. Sax himself, was born here. So I'm gonna go see that museum, make my way down to the church, and bring you along for a quick pit stop here in Dinant. I just popped into a local bakery to grab an apricot filled pastry. It's really good. And fun fact, as I walk along the river, I was just informed that this is where Belgian fries were invented.
We are nearly in Luxembourg. We have to know that Luxembourg is really old as well, and it has some shared history with Dinant. Now, Luxembourg was also founded in the Middle Ages, and as well as Dinant, in Luxembourg we had the Vikings, although they didn't stay for long. Then we had the Franks, and then of course we had the French as well.
They cannot stay in Luxembourg.
You have to know that there are more than
So we've just arrived here in Luxembourg. We're walking over to the city center. The bus dropped us off just outside of it. I will be joining on a walking tour for about 1 hour. So I'll bring you along for that and then have some free time to explore the city.
Place de la Constitution.
Luxembourg is such a unique place, and it's the perfect blend of rich history, modern charm, and breathtaking landscapes, as displayed here in this building, which is now a theater but was the birthplace of the European Union. Our tour continued to the city's main square, a bustling area for local life, markets, festivals, and cultural events. Here we saw both City Hall, a building that combines Gothic and Renaissance elements, and the majestic statue of one of the Grand Dukes. Fitting, because just up ahead is the Grand Ducal Palace, or the official residence of the Grand Duke of Luxembourg. This building was built in the 16th century and is Renaissance style. Not just a piece of architecture, but it's also a symbol of the country's rich royal heritage. Walking past the palace took us to a place where the medieval times seemed to be present. We walked through what was once an old fish market that still had all of the same signs hanging as it once did before.
That wir wollen bleiben, what we are saying. That means we want to stay the way we are. We want to be what we are.
As you glance off to the horizon, you can notice the European Quarter, which I didn't have time to visit today, but the sleek glass buildings stand quite in contrast to the city's historic heart, making it a unique blend of old and new. So we have just finished up our walking tour. It is 3 p.m. now, and I have a bus back to Brussels at 5 p.m. So I've got about 2 hours to get some food and explore a little bit more. The church was really beautiful. There are a couple things I must do now. 1, find a toilet, and 2, find food. So I'm heading over to the Christmas market because I should be able to find both there. I've had some food, walked around the Christmas market. I've got about an hour left before my bus, so I'm just going to stay in this area. Great thing about Luxembourg is it's a very rich and well-off country, so all the toilets are free and all the transportation's free. So that's nice. I think the thing that has surprised me most about here is how quiet it is today, especially away from the main street. I wasn't expecting that. Luxembourg has kind of been one of those places that I've known about for a while, mostly because of the tax evasion stuff that gets talked about, but I just haven't really had a good chance to visit it. When I was in France, I wasn't even remotely close enough to get to it. I was in Germany, it just didn't make sense. So I am glad to have been able to make a day trip here, even if it only was for a few hours. We briefly walked past here on the tour, but I wanted to come back over to these fortress walls just to check them out a little more. I don't unfortunately have time to get down into the secret tunnels and whatnot, but it's just a reminder of Luxembourg's past. I learned it has been conquered and conquered again and conquered again, And if you want to learn more about that, go find a history channel. This is not a history channel. This is a hiking and travel channel. So it's really interesting to learn about this, what is now a very small country. Well, my time here in Luxembourg has just about come to an end. But thank you so much for coming around for this quick little video trip to Luxembourg. I hope you stick around for the next few videos with our time in Scandinavia. I'm meeting up with the crew again, Ashlyn and Tanaya. I'll finish with this lovely little background here. But if you want to follow along, go ahead and press that subscribe button, click the bell so that you don't miss a video. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave me a thumbs up and comment down below. See you guys in the next video.